Marginois. It is Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas. Today is Thursday, December 25th, 2025. Today's just for today is Anonymity and Self-Will. The drive for personal gain, which brought so much pain in the past, falls by the wayside if we adhere to the principles of anonymity. The word anonymity itself means namelessness. But there's a larger principle at work in the anonymity of the NA program, the principle of selflessness. When we admit our powerlessness to manage our own lives, we take our first step away from self-will and our first step towards selflessness. The less we try to run our lives on self-will, the more we find the power and direction once so sorely lacking in our lives. Now, when I put my will in his hands, is when the difference began. Makes a big difference. Trying to run the ship myself wasn't working. All it was a big ass shit show. But the principle of selflessness does a lot more than just make us feel better. It helps us live better. Our ideas of how the world should be ran begin to lose their importance, and we stop trying to impose our will on everyone and everything around us. And when we abandon our know-it-all pretensions and start recognizing the value of other people's experience, we start treating them with respect. Yeah. The interests of others become as important to us as our own. We start to think about what's best for the group rather than just what's best for us. We start living a life that's bigger than we are. It's more than just us, our name, ourselves. We start living the principle of anonymity. Bear in mind, at the very beginning of recovery, you have to put yourself first. I had to put myself first. That I had to realize that, I was worth a shit. And I was worth working on. Because if we don't put ourselves first, we're not going to commit to that, recovery. Of course, as we grow stronger in as we grow in our recovery, then by all means, give back what you've received. You can't keep it unless you give it away. But when you begin, you gotta put make yourself number one, first and foremost priority. You gotta make that decision. That, you're done with this lifestyle. You don't want to live chasing that bottle or that bag or whatever the case may be. Anyways, just for today, God, please set me free from self-will. Help me understand the principle of anonymity. Help me to live selflessly. And hey, brighten somebody's day or piss them off, one or the other. If they have a hang up about Christmas, might piss them off. If they don't, well, might brighten their day. Tell them Merry Christmas. God bless y'all. Have a great day.